Good morning. Welcome back to the Red Mic. Happy Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. Today's Red Mic message: the hole in the boat. There's an old story about a guy hired to paint a boat. Simple job. Bring the paint the boat red, collect the check, go home. Now, while he was working, he noticed a small hole in the bottom of the boat. Not a giant crack, not catastrophic, just a little hole. So most people look at it and go, it's not my job. Not my job, not what I was hired to do, but he fixed it anyway. Quietly, no speech, no invoice, no dramatic announcement. He just fixed it. And he didn't tell anybody about it either. Well, the next day, the owner of the boat looked for him, found him, and brought him another check, much larger check than the one he had given him to paint the boat. And the painter was confused. He was like, "You already paid me." He was like, "This is not for the paint." After the whole boat dried, his children had taken it out fishing while he was gone. They didn't know about the hole. He did. When he came home and realized they had taken the boat out, he was panicked. He was scared to death because suddenly that small hole seemed like a much bigger problem. Then he saw the boat coming back safely across the water, and when he checked the hull, he realized that the painter had fixed it. The little thing that nobody had asked him to do, the thing that nobody would have blamed him for ignoring, may have helped save that guy's children's lives. And most disasters are like this. They don't begin with giant failures. They start with small holes that people decided weren't their responsibility, or they decided they weren't a big deal. A loose bolt, an ignored warning light, a missing signature, a struggling employee, the lonely teenager, the exhausted spouse, the policy that nobody reviewed enough, the sentence in the contract that everybody assumed that somebody else checked. Real leadership is often invisible. It's that extra phone call. It's the second look at the document. It's the corrections that nobody see. It's taking the 5 extra minutes to make sure everything is buttoned up right. It's the uncomfortable conversations. It's the quiet acts of stewardship where nobody else is watching. Because, well, let's face it, the truth is that most people celebrate their paint job, but lives are changed by the repair. And some of the most important people in my life, personally and professionally, were hole fixers, teachers, coaches, parents, friends, coworkers, mentors, people who noticed something wrong or something with promise and then fixed it along the way and made me stronger for it. No applause, no headlines, no social media posts, just responsibility, character, and stewardship. I'm betting that somewhere in your life right now, there's probably a small hole that nobody has technically assigned to you. Fix it anyway. You may never know whose boat stays afloat because you did. And that's today's Red Mic message. Hope you found it interesting or helpful. These Red Mic messages, of course, are leadership and life lessons I've picked up from 25 years as a public servant, 16 years as a youth football coach and scouting volunteer, and 10 years as a mediocre athlete with far more heart than actual physical ability. These Red Mic messages are for you. I hope you enjoy them. I hope they are able to be used in your life. That's why I do it. Thanks for listening. I appreciate you very much. I'll see you next time. And until next time, don't forget, as always, life is short. Drink the bourbon. I'll see you tomorrow.